Good morning, dear students. Class 4th, and today chapter 6. The topic is stars with fuzzy tails. So today we will read this chapter. So listen carefully. Let's start. On a cold winter afternoon, Rohan and his father were traveling to Sariska, a small wildlife sanctuary near Alwar in Rajasthan. They had left Delhi at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and hoped to cover the 175 kilometers in about 5 hours. However, they were not going to Sariska to see wild animals. Armed with their star charts and a good telescope, they had set out to look more closely at the Great Bear, the constellation in our Milky Way galaxy. They reached the dimly lit tourist bungalow, which was located just outside the sanctuary. This was good because it meant little or no artificial lighting would spoil the view of the night sky. Rohan set up the telescope and focused it on a cluster of stars. 5 minutes after gazing through his telescope, he gave an excited cry. Dad, look at this! Oh, it's gone! His father also saw it and said, You have just seen a comet, Rohan? Oh, yes, I remember reading something about it in a science magazine. Tell me more about comets, Dad, said Rohan. Well, a comet sometimes looks like a star with a tail. However, a comet is not a star like the moon. A comet has no light of its own. A comet shines from the sunlight bouncing off it. Like the earth, a comet goes around the sun, but on a much longer path than the earth. If a comet isn't star, what is it? Asked Rohan. Some scientists think that a large part of a comet is water frozen into slitty ice and mixed with bits of iron and rocks dust and perhaps a few big chunks of rocks. When sunshine melts the ice in a comet, great clouds of gas go streaming behind it. These clouds, together with the dust, make a bright, fuzzy looking tail. Most people have never seen a comet. No one knows how many comets there are. There may be billions of comets, but only a few come close enough for us to see them. Even then, it is not often that a comet comes close enough to be seen without a telescope. Okay, you also read this, and the remaining part we will read tomorrow.